Hello, and welcome back, or welcome to Love the Rebel Show.
Woo!
My name is Cindy Pham, and I was thinking, should I bring up today? Because I'm quite flustered at the moment with some uh, personal news. Anyway, to brighten things up or to be more aware of yourself, I thought maybe it's best or if we can explore the topic of positive projection. You know how there's projection, and my partner always says what you're always projecting what you think onto other people, right? There's positive and there's negative. And what I really wanted to focus on is the positive side of it, right? Wouldn't it be nice, wouldn't the world be nice when you have, you think good of everyone, right? Oh, that person, instead of the chubby or whatever, that person has, what can I say about that? Good food. Oh, that person's healthy, right? Or that person, there's a lot of things that we tend to think, or I'll say we generally have a projection, or what we say gives off a certain projection of somebody else, right? And there's a few examples here that I thought, I actually myself feel that sometimes, and there's some that I've heard. This one, she hates me, he hates me, right? It's like, why do you think that way? You know. So there's an internal thing that you have to look into, and think about, why are you having this kind of judgment? Why are you having this kind of thoughts, right? Why not put it the other way? Maybe she's going through something and she's not projecting something that she wants, she can project or is control of, kind of thing. And, there's so many things, he or she, sorry. Anyway, there's a few things like, oh my God, that person's fat, oh, that person, I don't like that person, right? Or, I'm uncomfortable here. Other people make me uncomfortable. I don't have that one, so I don't know if you guys have that one. Well, now that's gross. Take it away from me. I know I say that. And so I think, what is it that's, that gives you or bring those thoughts up? And, there's so many things that you can look into just to change that perspective, kind of thing, and to be the best version of yourself, really. I came across some articles and while I was doing my research about shadow work, and I thought that's quite interesting. Shadow work is basically, for me, from my understanding, is that when you're a kid, you're full, like you're completed, right? You have no positive or negative view of the world, but because you grow up surrounded by society or the people that has rules and regulations and all that, that would have changed your views, and to be accepted, to be belong to a certain society or rules, or don't create trouble. I think I'm feeling like I really want to create that trouble. But I mean, that's the thing, right? If you don't want to create that trouble, then you have to slice a bit of what you feel and what you think, comply, conform. And I just feel like that is so much work to do that we need to do, or as I need to do shadow work. And so that's another topic, really, isn't it? Okay, well, I found a process that can help kind of like inspire, how to help the process of changing your projection to a more positive one. And I found this article from scottjeffrey.com, and basically he summarized it was inspired by a book called Can You Really Change Your Personality by Douglas Labier. That you can basically change that thought, and let's go through it. Really, I think it would be great if we can go through this in our own time, or maybe in future I can create a group that we can do some of these exercises together, and just be the best version of yourself. That's just what I want, for me, for you out there. So let's just go through it, right? So it's to make meaningful changes to your personalities, and that's basically what it is, right? Like just bring your real self out, and let's just start. I'm going to start. Okay, step 1, think of someone you admire or envy. Make a list of qualities or attributes you admire or envy about them, right? And choose one to work with first, one of those qualities, attributes. Okay. Can you think of anyone in there? At the moment, I can't, because I don't really admire someone in particular. I just admire their abilities to do things, or the way they think. It depends. Each person is different for me. But you might have an admiration for, an idol that, you like and adore, a big fan of, you can choose that. And, look at why did you choose them, that will give you insight into what you really want. Step 2, envision what it would look like if you embodied that right quality right now in your work, relationship, or just emotional attitude. I'm sure we rebels have a lot of attitude, and I know I do at the moment. Definitely a lot of fire at the moment. So basically, I think that's a visualization kind of process, and you just probably need a little bit of space that's quiet to do that. And yeah, that's nice visioning, isn't it? To have the attributes. 3, describe in your personal journal how embodying this quality changed your life. So, at the moment, your life is this way, and see if that's the change you want. Basically, that's the goal, or that's the reason why you do this journal, right? And obviously, if it's something that you admire, then it will be a positive change. Number 4, brainstorm a list of things you can do each day to strengthen the dimension of yourself as if you are strengthening a new muscles. That's like a habit, isn't it? So if you want to change a habit, you can change it in 30 days. So if you want to create a habit, I think it's the same. Do it at least 30 days. But, consistent. Be consistent, like I'm trying to be consistent with my Facebook Live, and so far I must say I haven't missed a Thursday, so that is so hard for me. You could imagine. If you know me, you would know that it's very hard for me. But yes, consistency builds that muscle, and each day it gets easier. Step 5 and final is that act as if. I don't know. I don't really like this act as if, because it's kind of like you're pretending. And I have that stigma about pretending. But the fact is, when you do something that you believe in, that's more like the way I would say. Do something that, if this attribute is going to help me and I believe that it's good, then, I would do it every day, and then, your mindset change, the way of thinking changes, and that's your belief. Act as if, to me, is pretending. Maybe I'm just taking it too literal, but that's what it is. So there you go. That's just a process that I thought was quite interesting, to reclaiming your inner child, inner gold. That's what they are calling it, inner gold. Your quality, your high quality that you were born with, that was kind of like been cut off or been hide away. You know how I read somewhere just then that it's like the shadow, a bag of shadows, of all your qualities that you chop off since you were a kid, trying to what do you call it? Trying to belong to something, some place, society, and trying to not make trouble, basically. But I get bored of those stuff sometimes, so it's good to have some drama in your life. For me, anyway. I don't know if you agree with that, rebels, but every rebel is different, and every rebel has something to shine. I'll leave you with that, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you see positive projection has changed your life. See you soon.